All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate all the emails that I've been getting lately. And this is a response to a young lady by the name of Charlene. And the scenario with that one is, or the question that we're going to be tackling today is, I believe Charlene was out on a date, everything was going good, and the guy that she was with made it appear as if though she was jealous when she really wasn't. And so the question is, well, how do I get that to stop? How do I make him jealous right on the spot? And also, how do I tread lightly? I don't want to push his buttons too much because I don't know if he's insecure or if he has some previous issues with maybe jealousy, being cheated on. So, how do I deal with that? Um, well, let's get to the first portion or the first part. How do you get back at him when he makes a move like that or says something like that? The first thing that I would highly suggest is, or highly recommend, is that immediately, right away, you find a very attractive male, and whether you're in the theater, park, restaurant, doesn't matter, and make eye contact with him, wave at him, smile at him, make it seem as if though you have had a previous relationship before. And most likely, whoever it is that you're with will ask, well, who is that? And at that point, um, well, now you can go in pretty much any direction that you'd like. You can either go into some detail. Of course, this is make believe there's no relationship between you and whichever stranger you picked. It is simply just to turn the tables on him right away. You can get into some details if you'd like to, of course, make them up. But again, this is just made to make him a little bit jealous. So I highly recommend that you pick somebody who he would find um, maybe more attractive than him, somebody that might uh, make him a little bit intimidated. So again, just pick somebody in the crowd, wave at him, smile at him, and then go from there. Now, the other thing that you might have said is, well, maybe I want to tread lightly because I don't want to push buttons. Well, I always say the contrary. I always say, go ahead and push the envelope, so to speak. Go ahead and push the buttons because if this is a problem, you want to find out that it's a problem in the very beginning. You don't want to go on months, maybe years in their relationship, and then later on find out that, well, there are severe jealousy issues or severe insecurity issues because by that time you would have had invested a lot of time. So I always encourage that these buttons be pushed right away because, well, you want to find out what kind of person you're dating. Is it something that you would really want to invest more time in or not? The other option that I always give, if it bothers you that much that he's doing that, let him know right away. Just tell him, hey, asshole, cut it out. There's nothing wrong with you expressing or letting it be known how it is that you feel whenever it is that you feel that feeling. Um, in fact, it's attractive. There aren't too many women that are very outspoken as to what it is that they want when they want it. So by you doing that, it puts you in a different category of women. Uh, so when push comes to shove, if whatever it is that he's doing, you're getting fed up with it, let him know. Because again, as a relationship develops, if you let certain things pass, and then all of a sudden, boom, here you are, letting it be known what it is that you want. It's then by that time he'll probably be wondering, well, who is this that I'm dating now? So again, I would highly recommend if you're not wanting to really deal with the games or anything like that, then hey, let it be known right away. Listen, I don't put up with any nonsense because again, it puts you in a different category. It makes you very, very attractive. Okay, so any more questions, comments, please write them below. Or if you have a specific question that you'd like for me to tackle, please send me an email. Question number two. This is from a close friend of mine. We were discussing this topic. She is in a relationship, somewhat of a relationship, and we'll get to that right now. She's seeing a guy and she's just interested in sleeping with him. Now, the gentleman is saying, well, I don't really want to date you per se. Don't want to be your boyfriend. I don't want to be in a relationship. But at the same time, I don't just want to have sex. And to that I say, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's confusing. You neither want this nor that. So I'm even baffled by that. So ladies, if you get into that relationship, or men, if you run into women that kind of give you that scenario, I would pretty much say shit or get off the pot. What is it that you want? Or more specifically, what is it that you are dealing to put up with? I mean, again, if it's not something that you want to deal with, then don't. What I told my friend is to just tell him, hey, listen, grow up, be a man. What is it that you want? If you're not interested, that's fine. Be gone. Because at the end of it, if you're not happy with whatever relationship that you're in, whether it's fun or not, get out of it. Why be in it now? The reply was, well, it's because the sex is good. Well, that can be a problem. But again, let it be known what it is that you want. If it is strictly a sexual relationship, then let it be known from the very beginning. Now, there are things to kind of keep it in that kind of relationship. The biggest one that I can think of for people to follow, whether you're male or female, is to limit the amount of communication that you have with one another. That means don't be texting each other about how your day went, because at the end of it, you're only going to be spending more time with each other, communicating with each other, which will allow emotions to begin to develop for one another. So if you're going to be having a quote unquote just fun relationship, then the last thing you want to do is be texting, calling each other, hey, let's go out for lunch, let's go out for dinner, let's go out to a movie, hey, I need to get this done, do you want to come with me? No, 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 no. By you doing that, you are messing up your own quote unquote fun relationship, and now you're making it seem more like it's a buddy type, possibly a couple scenario. You're messing up your own game there, okay? So if it's just a strictly fun kind of thing, then keep it that way. Limit the amount of time that you interact. Just call them up whenever you're wanting to have some fun. And that's it. No more. Again, this applies to both men and women. A lot of times, men and women will think, "Oh, no, 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 no. It's okay. I can handle it." No. Either one person will want more. And it's only natural. The more time you spend with one another, the more likely it is for you to develop feelings for one another. So again, if you're not wanting that relationship to head in that direction, then don't allow that to happen by you again limiting how much interaction you have with one another. And again, number two is let it be known from the very, very beginning what it is that you want. Again, there's nothing wrong with you saying what you want from the relationship, what you expect from the relationship, whether it's long term or short term. It is perfectly okay, and especially for women that know and say what it is that they want, it is very, very attractive. And let me pose it to you this way, women. When you find a male that knows what he wants, goes out and gets what he wants, is determined to get what he wants, and is confident in himself, I can guarantee you that that confidence makes him more attractive. Well, the same thing applies to women. When men see a lady, young woman that knows what she wants, both professionally, intimately, it is very, very attractive. And again, it just puts you on a different level than quote unquote other girls. Okay, so that's what really separates a girl from a woman, is just simply knowing what it is that you want and not accepting anything but. Okay? All right, guys, again, for any more questions, tips, if you have anything specific that you would like for me to cover, please send me an email and I'll get back to you next time.